Welcome back to In Pursuit of Truth. This is your host, Sir Patrick Mack. We've got 3 new Q posts, and they're pretty brand new. I'm just going to go straight through them because it's pretty quick. So let's get started. 11 minutes past the hour of 10 a.m., post 1295. Be careful who you are following. Some are profiting off this movement. Some are building a big following off this movement, only then to retreat and go mainstream. Patriots make sacrifices. Some, the ultimate sacrifice. Patriots are selfless. Do they ask for monthly payments to remain patriots? Think logically. To some, it's only about the money. Those who would seek personal gain at the expense of others in this movement has an agenda. You decide. This is not a game. The only profit we should all be striving for is true freedom. God bless you all. Q. Adding on to that, 17 minutes past the hour of 10 a.m., personal thank you to the board operators, bakers, and autists/anons who continually dedicate their time and energy to the Great Awakening. You are all patriots. The hard part is coming to an end. The next phase will bring justice. Q+. Adding on to that at 33 minutes past the hour of 10 a.m. Statements today needed to be made. Operators have died. They approach the field of battle without fear. They lay down their lives for you. They are selfless. They are fighting for our freedom. They fight unconditionally because they hold a core value. A value that we should all live in freedom. We honor them. We must do better to protect them. Where we go one, we go all. Q+. Patriots. Okay, folks. Well, I was actually about to go to bed, and I saw these pop up, and I figured I'd hit these up, talk about them a little bit, because I have a feeling I'm going to wake up to a new week of new booms and new stories and new things to kind of to mull over. Let's just talk about this a little bit. Q saying, be careful who you are following. Well, I think you already know that, yeah? And I guess that doesn't mean just in this Q movement. I think that means our teachers and our professors, our doctors and our institutions, our religious institutions. It seems nowadays everyone's got some sort of agenda. Some are profiting off this movement. Yeah, you know, I talked about this a little bit back a few weeks ago. Actually, it was probably more than that. This was when Q was making their debut on this Comedy Central bit. And I mentioned that this was going to go mainstream. And people were going to start selling Q coffee mugs. And they were going to start selling Q t-shirts. And now then you're going to see the famous singers and the famous actors. And they're going to be wearing Q stuff. And they're going to be flashing Q signs. And they're going to be all queued up, right? It's going to be cool. It's going to be the new thing. Well, it doesn't work like that. People who want to profit off of this, they just want to draw attention to themselves. Now, I think most of you already get that. I would say 99% of you. And to those of you who are new to this, aren't really sure what this whole QAnon movement is, and you're still asking yourself, who is Q? I would submit to you that you're asking yourself the wrong question. What is Q saying is more important. Patriots are selfless. They are selfless, indeed. Taking a bullet, real or rubber, requires a lot of selflessness. Do they ask for monthly payments to remain patriots? I doubt it. I doubt it. Monthly payments don't do anybody any good when they're dead. Think logically. To some, it's only about the money. Sure, there's going to be people who profit about this. For sure. Those who would seek personal gain at the expense of others in this movement has an agenda. Okay. I would agree with that, especially at the expense of others. Look, people are going to seek personal gain. Some are going to profit off this. Some are just making enough to get by. It's not my place to judge who's who. You decide. You decide who to follow. You decide what's right. You decide where to give your money. At the end of the day, once your money leaves your hand, you decided where it went. The only profit we should all be striving for is true freedom. Well, for now, it's a lofty goal, but I think we can get there. What does true freedom mean to you? Does it mean the ability to be able to pay for a nice house and take care of your family? Does it mean you can go anywhere at any time you want? Does it mean you can say anything you want to say, wear what you want to wear, speak what you want to speak, sing what you want to sing? What does it mean to you? Personal thank you to the board operators, bakers, and autists and anons who continuously dedicate their time and energy to the Great Awakening. You are all patriots. Yes, indeed you are, folks. I am inundated with information. And to some of you who have recently sent me information that I've spoken with you, I'm working on it. I'm working on some videos for you. If the Q posts slow down, I'm gonna get on them. There's some really big stuff coming. But it takes all of us. And some of the information that you guys have drummed up it's astounding. Sometimes I look at it and you're submitting it to me and all I can think of is, why are you not telling this story? And I realize that some people just don't want to get in front of a microphone and do it. It takes all kinds. But I'd say we're putting together a nice little crew, aren't we? I like it. The hard part's coming to an end. Well, I hope so. The next phase will bring justice. Well, that'll be good for morale, won't it? But I would also argue that there's a phase past all this, folks. It's not going to just end. It's not going to end in November with this grand parade. And we're all going to ride off into the sunset on unicorns and shoot laser beams. It's not going to work like that. It's going to need maintenance. You see, freedom is constantly being fought for. You know that, and I know that. 33 minutes past the hour of 10 a.m. Q Plus says, statements today needed to be made. Operators have died. Well, they have. We've read about the crashes. And there's been civilians. Innocent civilians, whether they were wrapped up, whether they knew somebody, whether they worked somewhere, or they just knew too much about one little thing. A lot of plane crashes. A lot of suicides. A lot of fires. Also, these people could maintain their little cabal. They approach the field of battle without fear. Well, we all have fear. It's just a matter of how we deal with it. They lay down their lives for you, indeed. Indeed they do. They are selfless. They are fighting for our freedom. I guess it's only fair we fight for theirs. They fight unconditionally because they hold a core value. Yeah, honor, courage, and commitment. Honor, courage, and commitment. A value that we should all live in freedom. And I'll add that I hope that when this is all done, that we focus more on values, core values, teaching our children core values, showing them how to make better choices with what they watch on TV and what they listen to and who they follow. And let's make sure that we honor them as well. We must do better to protect them. Indeed, we must. Where we go one, we go all. Q Plus Patriots. Those are your Q posts for now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bed. But I'm going to wake up hungry for freedom. If there's any new Q posts, I'll be on them. Enjoy your day, folks. This is Sir Patrick Mack with In Pursuit of Truth. And until next time, stay free.